And we're live. What up everyone, my name is Nightrow. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIV. On the last stream, I literally just finished the Defender of Eorzea quest line. So now I'm gonna be continuing with the Dream of Ice quest. This one has a lot of quests until I'm able to finish it. So let's get this started. Oh. Oh. Yes. New equipment. Let's get this road on the road. Try as I might, I could not shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding. But it's avail us not to fright about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problem, the present. The problem have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the Grand Companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time is permanent, solution to the primal problem has been found. We can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, the Ranger is solely dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the Dark Being. Let us pray for a good tiding on that front. But all of this you know already. Let's speak them more current matters. In particular, the state of the Crypt Breaks. Alpha not did well to find the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Why not that he is doing his best? What?
Why do you have to read it out loud?
Because why not?
Because it's annoying.
Well, I want to read it, especially when I'm streaming.
But why though?
Why not?
Because they can read themselves.
Yeah, but people are not gonna read it.
Well, exactly. So they're not gonna even fucking hear it either.
There's not even voice acting to begin with in this scene. And unless there's voice acting, I'll have to read it.
But why?
Because I want to. You goof.
Send me a WhatsApp text message if you talk to me. I'm gonna probably mute you.
Okay. You goof.
I mean, it's just annoying. I'm trying to listen to songs or something, and then you're just reading out loud.
Okay. Then mute me, boy. I'll text you when I reach the point of Shiva. If I even reach it to begin with.
Alright.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay, boy. Where was I? Though I don't want not that he's being his best, I felt that helping in R2 will not go astray. To this end, I have offered to send one of the Archons to assist him. When he declined, you know how he can be, independent to a fault and a singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alpha has entrusted countless matters of importance to your care in the past, and I believe he will not hesitate to do so again, were to offer. I should be most grateful if you will go to him and support him in whatever manners you're able. And we start. I'm not even gonna bother to look or count how many quests there are, because it's gonna be a long. If I was free tomorrow, I will literally just continue streaming until I finish the storyline or quest line. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Yeah. Let's see. Alpha is over there. Oh, Michelle is there. What is it, Nightrow? And do be concise, I'm rather busy. You will lend a hand, you say? I see, well, now that you mention it, this is a matter that we wanted for our attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demand upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my man wants for labor. Though we are but newly informed, there is already a great demand for our service. We are hard-pressed to answer all petitions, but I digress. The fact is, I will sooner attend to the particular matter myself, but presence is required elsewhere. That being... Wait, do I still hear him? I guess I do. Let me mute him. How do I do that again? Oh, there we go. There we go. Crap. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars, my thanks. In advance, Nightrow. There we go. Completely forgot to put that back on. Okay. Ilbert. I really don't like those
Hail
outfits.
to you, sire.
Oh, there's an
How
actual
might
voice
we
acting
serve
cutscene.
you? Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Reborn of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Okay. Speak with the Relevant at the Hall of Flame. So, literally just teleport there. Hold on. Okay, let's go there. I kinda, fuck it, I'll just look it up. Let's see. Let's see, what, when do I fight Shiba? Because I already won. Okay, so let's see, after it is. There's gonna be one for a dungeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 until I'm able to reach the new dungeon, Snow Club. And after that, there'll be 5 more quests until I'm able to fight Sheila. Good. This is gonna be a long one. And it's not really time for me to go to sleep yet, but I'll continue playing. Damn it.
Well, you here, my friend.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Reborn. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Okay, that's really suspicious.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Hilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Okay. I wonder what this new gauntlets even look like. Gallon gauntlets. Locked gauntlets. Do they look different? No. They look the same from what I see. But I'm pretty sure this will look different. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The whole line thing, though. What about the gauntlets? Well, they're spiky. So I can actually use this for when I become a Dark Knight, I guess. Let's see, will there be more armor? Nope. Let's see. I'll be going with this as a reward. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest science. Suffice it to say, we must try to work, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is to conclude for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stone and report to Commander Nibiru. Okay, let's go. I wonder if they brought any new games in that store. Oh, there's no voice acting then. That's disappointing. We return from the commander. Another moment to something has happened. Trouble? We recall the fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site, used by the Ivy minions and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. Oh. God damn it! According to the report, one of our has been taken captive. The Guardians are not one to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have a great fear for her safety. We must dispatch and rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are at field. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will be only served to provide the Guardians with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you're the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are not an alien. But the fourth lies in the tangle. Near the entrance to the castrum sentry, seek her out and she will appraise you of the situation. Okay? Okay, so I have no clue where the hell I'm supposed to talk to. Is it in this area or is it somewhere else? Let's see. Oh, okay, so it's literally here. That's good to know. At this point, I'm already used to moving the character with the mouse, so that's good. And I'm also already comfortable with using the side buttons. Okay. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, where is... Wait, that's not the place. There we go. And you will aid us in the rescue mission? We're in your debt, Wardrobe, right? Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you in the situation. The guardians fell upon us without warning. Wanting poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum jumper. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the guardians may be interrogating a Resh, or worse, with her hurt. Are you serious? Oh, you son of a gun, I'm gonna murder you. Away to castrum jumper, outnumbered, blah blah blah. I fear that she will not long survive their attention. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may get in fancy. But the one that binds us is strong as metal. None of us will stand by while combat suffers. We're the remnants of the 4th, and we will infiltrate castrum sentry. Please help us find Rash before it is too late. Okay. I kind of like that idea, like the bonds is strong as metal. Dude, you will not attack me, piece of shit lizard. Oh wait, it's up. Real shit. There we go. Okay, he did. They're all dead. I came here to rescue you. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. Yeah, I thought that was the lady from Britannia. And thanks you, Warrior of Light. Not to find the quit this accurate place, Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe the diversion is in order. might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castle, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. Sure, let's try that. I'll gladly get their attentions. Okay, he's dead. Detecting. I can't even move this damn thing. Damn it, I wanna move the damn thing. Defeating pure truths will appear at specified locations. Okay. That's easy. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh. Oh shit, he's done. Fucking robots. Ooh. Granada. Was that enough of a commotion? Come at me, bro. Come at me. What? Oh! What the fuck? I can't do anything. Oh, that nosy motherfucker. What the hell is wrong with this fucking mouse? It's being stupid. I'm so dead. That's because of this stupid mouse. Oh, thank you. You saved my bacon. Freaking mouse is being stupid. Okay, off to the next spot. Okay, that's it. Everyone should be safe now. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Rashi is safe. We suffered no further casualty. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission success to Commander Levy. I shall go on ahead and head to the Rising Stones. Okay, so with that, we'll be finishing that quest. So I'm getting a little bit closer. Oh, that person's doing the story. Should be getting close to the first dungeon for this quest line. Dang it, we should have been the way. It does me well to see you return. Though I doubt not your prowess entering the enemy's stronghold, it's certainly considered to be risky venture, and I must confess to have been troubled anxious. But here you are, held and whole, have succeeded in your mission as is your role. Let's you wonder. The woman you rescue is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert administration, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Nightrow. The commander, or captain, I don't know. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Rush owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualty this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, we'll see to that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Nightrow, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Corthus. I've been granted an audience with the Ashgardian dignitary. You see, and the man expressly requests your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trapping of fame by now. You'll depart as soon as you're ready. Yes. Try on. The fuck? I have no clue what I was looking at. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Nightrow, an audience with the ambassador of the Holy See of Ishtar. We are to treat her with Sir... Lord Commander of the Temple Knight is in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as the Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. It will be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. Sir Alimar wishes to meet the man behind the legend. I will not deny him the pleasure of your company. Yet Ascendant should see the wisdom of this plan. When you request for permission to accompany me to Corthus. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talent, which will doubtless be put to nowhere use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with a stroke of a pen, the thrust of a sword. Okay. Okay, so I gotta talk to Minfilia. I wonder if I'll be getting a new shield or sword. I want to see that. I'm meeting with the Edgeguardian ambassador. By all means, I think I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no report of their disturbance or unusual beast tribe activity of late. We I believe your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms. I see no reason to deny him. Okay. Descendant, I take it Nightrow has explained the situation. He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help to but wonder. What prompted them, the Edgeguardian, have no contacts with the other city-state? Well, take us, why reach out now? Well, with that I knew, but question of their motive is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of the Balathia's Spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Member of the original Eorzean Alliance, formed in the wake of Alamago, well, some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of the Silver Tier Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies, both to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ears to the neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And the fiend Cartinio, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realms their banner were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nation will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And one half mine effort yielded. Why not? Surely this cannot be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than a lowly messenger we have been thought of within the past. This time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think they come to us as the goodness of their hearts, with something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They'll bring their agendas to the negotiation table, and soon will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truth. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon the point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Nightrow. Our old friend Lord Harshman is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the men. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. I like the little lion thing, but I do not like the whole leaf thing. Ah, Nightrow, ever a welcome sight. Our hearth have been stuck to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It will not do for such distinguished personage to catch cold wills and enjoy our hospitality. This gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall never stroll in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alpana. An honor as always. Likewise, Lord Harshman. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debt incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? As for tempt me, even seek the aid of your newly formed crystal brains. In any case, I'm simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. Note that your discoveries at Snow Cloak help to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretic activity is of great concern to us all. But the matter at hand, Sir Imeric, arrived in the Camp Dragonhead earlier. I'm told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. Your thoughts weary from your journey and desires to rest swallowed by the warmth of our. But if you're willing to forego such comfort, inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you an entrance to send word to the other attendants. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it's best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Oh wait, wait, what? How am I supposed to talk to? Is it outside or up? There he is. We have been expecting you, sir. Pray take your ease inside. I shall summon the others. Cutscene with voice acting, probably.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
But it's Emeric. That's how you pronounce it. Oh.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not...
What the hell? Where's Click?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Real shit. Okay, let's go ahead and put on the new pants. Go with it. Oh. And it should be for the other ones. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant tolls of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I will know more of this attack when I speak with Lord Harshman and find out what he has learned. Wait, that's some Goku? Oh, that's so cute. What is that? Oh, that's a family pot. That's even more cute. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you will be so kind to elaborate. Ice-hearted heretics fell upon the caravan, bound for Revenant tolls as it was passing through Boulder's Dawn. 'Twas an ambush swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. And 'twill be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. Knowledge of which only a selected few are privy, I presume? Quite. We can pursue the avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scenes of the ambush should be our first concern. The troll is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Hertford said. Less crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truth. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Okay, so how long until I reach the dungeon? This is intercession 6. Only 3 more. 3 more quests until that dungeon. Okay, so where exactly is that? That's just a magic tech. What the heck is that? I never noticed that before. Is that a tower or a ship? Move along, adventure. There's nothing for. Lord Hartford bid you to speak with us. Then you must beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left Nightrow behind. Tipped the wagon for good. For good measure, even. The whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would it be easier to just steal it, though downside harder to conceal it out loud? Why can't they prepare probably with wagons of their own heading away? Wait off. While paying no heed to my rambling, that's enough proof, and it's not but speculation. Maybe as a squire receiving chair of the observatory, could tell something more factual. That is, if he awakes. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Now that his presence amounted to much. So I gotta go back there. You come to us ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Deliverance, we marked them as lost and ill-equipped for the journey further north. Our leader called out to them and stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, and her silver hair blowing in the wind, like melting snow, just like a young girl. But some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. So why will he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words, come here, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened, till I saw the stone turn red. And then there was a red everywhere. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. They haven't killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke about deliverance and resurrection. They spoke of Shiva. Okay. Oh, I ended up selling the wrong one, but whatever. How'd you return? What news have you for us? It seems that Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Really? Have you not read the single line at the Enchiridion, Master Alphanot? She was a traitor to kith and kin. An apostate who laid down with dragons. I don't know, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Guardian scriptures so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Parchment, what was that carrying cargo? If I recall correctly, Diamond Forge had requested rather a large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe will primal. Why else will they go to such land to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harshment, You will agree that the discretion is a paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on you on your continued support, Master Althana. The Sons of the Seven Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is given. I will need to send word of, to my brethren in Reverend Talks. Our entire order must turn its effort to prevent the prevention of the summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though. I'm sure you will not miss this for the world. It doesn't look that bad. I will still prefer my pattern stuff. The persistent attack on our cabin seemed little more than a nuisance. At first, the heretic were a problem, to be sure, but relatively minor ones. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attack, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Nymphidia of the situation, we shall summon a unit of Crystal Brave to assist us. As for you, Nightrow, pray join me in Whiteburn front. Since the incident of Snow Cloak, the Knight of Palace to run there have redoubled their reconnaissance effort in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. We already know where that is. Given our mutual enemy, the Drillmon should be here to oblige us. I shall see you there, sweet and good. Oh, I will finish this a lot faster, sweet. Let's see, what is the name of this quest? Okay, so after this is gonna be the next one. It's not gonna be the one for the dungeon, but it's gonna be a different. Well, after that next quest, then I'll be getting the one for the dungeon. Okay, let's get this show on the road. The Science of the Seventh Dawn wishes to join the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing will be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillman. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large amount of priests to the west. Their corpse appeared to be in the match description provided by the squires who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them. At Snow Cloak, the self-same frozen wall, which was speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of this pilgrim and the provisions all but come from our suspicion. I have heard enough. My nest will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning the units of Crystal Brave to Whiteburn front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you'll agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander, and it will be our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so to begin, my friend, though I dare say will prove an all too brief collaboration, I saw will not elude the combined force of the Crystal Brave, the Temple Knight for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be several means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Perhaps Lord Dolomon has one in mind. With a stupid mouse. Yes, just excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else you will have us do, please speak and it shall be done. She is definitely Shiva. Looking human for my main. Okay, let me put on my new boots. Wait, what was the other item? It seems as though we're always one step behind. Our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tails are about to turn. I must confess to having a certain doubt. A joint ever may succeed, where others have failed. But it could yet yield the self-same results. Unfortunately, we are not without other opinions. Trust you have forgotten Inquisitor Gulliman. We have not. Have it here. Main message. Yeah. And we have not the mystery of how heretics remain undiscovered for so long. It's been watching our thoughts, as has the question of what step might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive in-convert evolution of everyone in Whiteburn Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identify only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movement of the Temple Knight, the Crystal Brave, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watches to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Dentriment in the jar. I will have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with the heretics, do not interfere, simply watch and listen. And have seen it to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. There we go. Where is this? Oh, destination, there we go. The suspect heretic came through the southwest gate. Use night. The suspect heretic follows the road east. Head south. Okay. The fuck? That scared me. But we can see a giant ass behemoths just like floating there. Hey, where the 7 cell are you? I'm freezing my blocks up here. I'm here, you blundering fool. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your solely duty is to the bloody Zago. Lower your voice, or they'll hear all their heroes in white brim front. Yes, of course. The temple knights are in snow cloak. This is what you bring to me? We already know about it. Our comrades in Boulder Down will use a ton of that before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Boy, you're about to get arrested. And now I fly. I fly to my victory. And I'm about to get the dungeon now. I wonder how many quests will be left once I finish this one. Like the dungeon one, I mean. Yeah, I just realized I didn't even bother to check to see how the audio is. Like, I wanted to make sure the audio is good. But since I lowered the volume on the volume mixer itself, I had to increase the I need to amplify the audio through the streaming program. I don't even know how the audio even sounds like. Well, do you investigate bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is planned. With that, you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make are nonetheless like you've seen the heretics are aware of our operations. I'm confident that they can thwart it. Their comments in Boulder's Down are key to their plan, which means it is key to our plan that they be rooted out and put to the sword. This is bacon bread. That sounds delicious. We have long suspected that the heretics uses network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given that you were overheard, I fear that the Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageway, and that the heretics in Boulder's Down are planning to use them to take our forces downwards. It's needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of Halzerander knights are on patrol in the area. I shall order them to begin searching for the heretic at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy, numbers already missed, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficed. I will put my mind at ease if you will consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they will take courage from the presence of the so-storied warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder's Down. If Holland is kind, we may catch this heretic before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Nightrow. The lives of our allies are at stake. Okay. My poor little chocobo's gonna freeze. And then I'll have to cook it. Ooh. Oh, can I fly for above these tunnels? Ooh, I can. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Die longer. And the knights are dead. What the fuck? I'm trying to use my dang bow. All those knights are dead. Oh gosh. Let's send no word of your coming, Nightrow. What has happened? What is that you that have in your hands? Is that a giant carbuncle? By the fury! Those were veterans with years of services. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No. We have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepared to summon an abomination. She's not really an abomination. She's more like a sexy, seductive waste lady. The heretics you dispatched were not also sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Grave Brave. The Crystal Brave. There must be others. I'll wager they are in their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems that the traitor you follow managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recover is a timetable of the Guardsman Watch at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicion. Would that have been caught in sooner? With this information, the heretic will know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tongues with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. Azure and there must send reinforcement, even if it means withdrawing the knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. You gotta do what you gotta do. Let me check something quickly. One? Yeah, he's still there, I guess. Pop off! I don't want to click on you. Time of the essence, Nightrow. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretic may take our allies, Snowcloak unaware. Superior training and equipment will avail them of their fudge. None of they are cut down and airy. Their words are drawn. But only not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste and beseech you, fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Yep. Choco ball butt for the views. Not really. Nobody wants to see that. Damn, that's cloudy as fuck up there. Let's see here. I'm gonna go this way. We have arrived. Nightrow, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have done to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Leveler, be informed that Brave must be made aware. Must be here. Again, I'm certain of it. Why else will they go to such length? Oh, I think he just left. Yep. Might as well just close Discord. Give me a moment. Brick. Ooh! Tis but a pity to the end. This discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know that Terrans are better than we. They dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it! This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our skins, and we should probably be strained every single way to find her and stop this damnable summon. There she is. Come here, girl. What? That's not even a girl. That was close. That didn't hurt, did they? It didn't hurt you. Only my pride, Ida. We confuse him for a girl. What the hell? I mean, sure, he has a sister that literally is exactly like him. There will be others nearby. We must see that they're giving a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levalier. There has been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrance to some half-dozen tunnels. After spotting the enemy, breaking the surface, but that's not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics near flung themselves open upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst them, the swarms of tunnels lies in the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphanad. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men. At present, we cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. True. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater number will be more hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies will become an obstacle to escape. A change of plan. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, we will go wherever the tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papa Nemo will swoop. Okay. So finally, we're going into the dungeon. The entrance to the tunnel, sir, is just over here. Had we not seen the heretic breaking the surface, we will never have noticed. Per Sir Emmerich orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter a significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. No worries. I got this. And now I just play the waiting game. So let's see. After I finish this dungeon, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quests until we reach the Shiva fight, and after that, there's only gonna be like 4 quests left. And after the whole Dream of Ice thing, it's only gonna be like... I don't get it. What the heck is this? This is confusing. Let me just go back to the previous page. I just like look through this. Okay, so let's see. After this one, I'm gonna be doing Before the Fall, which is part 1. And then there's gonna be like part 2 Before the Fall. After that, that's when I'm gonna be starting Heaven's Worth, which I'm actually looking forward to. I kind of wish I had more time for like to finish this entire thing, like the Dream of Ice thing. But I don't have the time. Unfortunate. Let's see. What is the? Oh, yes. What is the thing I'm gonna be fighting for the next one, though? I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Maybe it's just a new monster. Who knows? And it's a lot of dragons. That was a close one. We literally almost didn't make it. Well, I didn't make it. What if it was really nice music? It's like a little peaceful. What is that? Okay, that wasn't so bad. So what's the loot? I don't know what to do with that. Detest. Okay. Oh shit, we're actually fighting a jet. shit, I'm frozen. It's not good. I got the empty thing in the bottom. What? Frozen! The tank is frozen! So dead. That was a little bit tough. we're in the boss room right now. I got the ring, I guess. Wait, we're gonna fight Fenrir? Big doggo wolf. The boss will spawn, I suppose. We need to fight. Okay. That was a close one. Did it? We did it. The operation may be used to change something in your estate or in room, but only if you have first. Okay. I guess it could be it. There we go. Okay. That's the quest completed. / dungeon. Now that was a real close one right there.
The tales do not do you justice. warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Are you Shiva? Disguised as a human?
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Or not.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Okay, so with that done, let me talk to Altana. That took longer than I expected. What needs Nightrow? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not in that matters. That she managed to escape is regrettably, but from what your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared the path, a temple knight can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. They will find our route past the ice wall, and they'll do wonders for the fight against the heretics. The Crystal Brave will certainly share the credits for it too. So be praised, Nightrow. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before the summons of Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have been Ophelia and Rainier, whatever, have been busy persuading the archives of the House for Temp, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's event, the antecedent should be here any minute. You can only assume that people enjoy subjugating themselves to the cold. Man, I'm barely getting any XP. Looks like. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. Possibly on Friday or Saturday, well, obviously Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing another stream for Final Fantasy XIV. Wow. I'm actually pretty curious to see how extreme trials and dungeons are. That's the one thing I'm mostly curious about, but I'm not strong enough and I don't have the weapons for it. Even though my friend suggested that we do extreme trials, since he can literally just take care of it by himself. But it's for me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up dying. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to do another one pretty soon. Possibly on Friday. Highly doubt it though, but I'll try. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.